twice it happened to me that I went to a restaurant and I said like ni hao, and I was like, do you have a menu? And the lady said like, and she ran away. So it was hard for me to order food because I just had to choose a different place.
Hello everyone, Amadeus here. I'm today with another video, and today I'm gonna interview someone who's been to many countries, who made lots of vlogs about traveling and living and situation around the world, and he just few months ago started his journey to Asia. So I thought it's a great opportunity to interview someone who just arrived here, who has his first impressions, whatever he expected to see about Taiwan. Is it reality or is it just like a made up story? How does he like it? So everybody, let's say hello to Cash.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Okay, so how is your Chinese?
Ni hao, xie xie.
Yeah, it's pretty good already. It's like I think you can apply for the resident.
I mean, I
permit.
ordered food yesterday, right? And it was really good.
That's the most important, as long as you can survive. I think that makes So you start your traveling in Asia this time, Cambodia, India.
I started in India, so I started in India in like October, I think.
Right.
So it's been a while since I haven't been back to Poland. Like very intense time for me, a lot of adventures, a lot of things I've seen and experienced that I had never seen and experienced in my life. After that I went to Cambodia. I have a Polish friend, Michał, that lives there, and
it's Michał, not Ni hao.
yeah, Michał, a Polish name. He lives there in a province that is called Ratanakiri.
Okay.
And we were traveling around whole Cambodia on scooters, basically, which was really interesting because we went to some rural areas. We were sleeping in hammocks all the time, and it was like very kind of like survival thing. So after Cambodia, I went to Thailand for 5 weeks. It was like a little vacation for me, and just like northern Thailand, which is super cool, super beautiful. I went to southern Thailand, which is depends where you're gonna go, because like some places are like overcrowded. It's just like crazy party place, and I mean I'm 33, so you know how it feels.
And stuff. But how did you go to Taiwan? Like from Thailand, you probably booked the tickets. You say you want to fly to Thailand, and they give you tickets to Taiwan.
No. I went to Hong Kong for like a little bit over the week. I spent a week over there, and I was like, okay, what's next? Like, I'm planning to travel for like 2.5 more months. So I always wanted to go to Korea and Japan, but like I'm Polish, I'm escaping winter. So
this is what I'm telling people. Like why you want to live in Taiwan? It's hot. I like it.
Exactly.
It's too hot. No, there is no such a word. There is too hot. It's like there is too much chocolate, or there is like. There is too much money. No, it's never too hot. Yeah,
so basically, after a little bit over a week in Hong Kong, I was like, okay, what's next,
So Hong Kong was like your first experience with like Chinese culture kind of thing?
Yes, I have never been to this area before. I mean, the closest I've been to China was like northern Vietnam.
I see.
So that was the closest experience I ever had, and I liked Hong Kong, and it was like, it's like a New York, but in Asia. Kind of, it's just like, and the beautiful views, you have mountains, next to the city. You can go to the mountain that is like basically higher than the buildings that are super high. And I was like, okay, what's next? So I was like, Taiwan, it's like, you have a lot of mountains, you have cities, you have like rural areas that I haven't explored that much yet, because now I'm gonna go to the eastern, eastern Taiwan. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's just go there. Like, it's not a super popular touristic destination, and let's go find out why. Because it might not be because it's just not that exciting, or it's just because people are choosing for some reason different places around. Maybe not enough marketing, for example, or just people might be scared or whatever.
Since you were in Hong Kong, you never thought like to go to China just to check this place?
Yeah, I didn't feel like that. First of all, I felt like, like I have a YouTube channel, so I'm walking around with the camera, and in Hong Kong I already felt like people, before they talked to me, they were asking me a lot of questions, like what do I do? Am I like focused? Like what topics do I cover? They were like kind of afraid to speak, I felt like. So I thought that probably going to China will be like kind of, also might be an overwhelming experience. And maybe if it was like the beginning of my travels and I would like to deal with a lot of things, maybe but I'm traveling for like 6-7 months now. At this point, today I'm not that excited about going there. Because like, many reasons. But first of all, for example, language barrier. That, you lived in China, right? So that would probably, without me speaking Mandarin, it would be kind of.
There are really like places there is no English at all, like bus stations. Like you're kind of guessing where you're going.
I feel like that here sometimes, but also there's like usually there's someone who speaks English. If I'm getting mixed with the Google Translate, because Google Translate does not always work. Like people are saying,
but it didn't work in China anyways.
Yeah.
Those apps, so like the apps you have on your phone, like probably most of them gonna be dead.
Yeah, or you have to use the VPN and everything. There's like a lot of hassle.
Since like in Taiwan and you still have to order the food. How's your food journey in Taiwan?
So as like people ask me sometimes, like your wife asked me yesterday, what did you have? And I said like, maybe I can show you pictures, but I cannot tell you what I have.
We're gonna put the B-roll of the picture from your phone.
Yeah, because
you can name it yourself.
Exactly. Most of the time I'm just, going to a place, I'm just trying to choose a place based on, if I see people there, I'm like, okay, that's gonna be a good place.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best ideas, because like, you can buy reviews on Google Maps, but if you see that the place that has so-so reviews is full of people, and you have a place with very good reviews that barely no one is sitting there, I'll go for the one that is full of people, because that means you're gonna get like, for sure unique experience.
This is not gonna be yourself, like one person in danger. It's like a group danger.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they are locals, they know what they do. You know what I mean?
No.
Like.
So how do you order the food? Is it easy to order food for you?
Depends, because twice it happened to me that I went to a restaurant and I said like ni hao, and I was like, do you have a menu? And the lady said like, and she ran away. So it was hard for me to order food because I just had to choose a different place. I mean, it's funny, but also it's not funny. I mean, it's my fault. Like I came here and I don't speak the language. I cannot expect everyone to speak English, right?
So so far, like from what you what you succeed to order.
Okay.
And perhaps you can even name it in English. What was that?
Sweet potato balls with the plum powder. Like, man, but like seriously. I went there and I was like, okay, what's happening? Like they do some little balls and like at first impression it kind of looked like something that's gonna be super sweet or something, but then I read, because it was in English actually. It's like sweet potato balls, and I was like, okay, I like sweet potatoes, so let's try.
Why not?
And then they asked me if I want the powder, and I was like, plum powder? Like why would you eat sweet potatoes with plum? And I was like, okay, just let's try it, and I loved it.
Okay.
Seriously, I loved it. It's so good that like every time I'm walking by some night market and I see, someone with the sweet potato balls, I'm like, yes, please, just a small package, and a lot of plum powder. So, a very interesting mix of tastes.
To be honest, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the sweet potato balls.
I like them.
But maybe viewers can introduce some foods for you. Like write a comment what he should try in Taiwan. He still has some time here, and. Okay, I'm gonna take him to the market. I'm gonna show him. What do you guys say? You tell me what to order for him, and I'll take him there, because he's kind of skinny guy now. Like maybe he needs to get some weight. I eat healthy. I exercise. I hike to the mountains. So you're gonna be here for a while, and what is your plan now? So you came from Taipei to Taichung, Kaohsiung, right?
Yeah. So I decided to go for the western parts place. It's interesting, but it's still cities. I mean, I went to the Salmon Lake and I went to Alishan.
All right.
So that was interesting.
Definitely.
But also I don't have a car, so I have to rely on public transportation. So I couldn't visit like all the little villages around Alishan and stuff like that. But still, it was a great experience.
Yeah, that's a pity a bit.
I mean, like
you can always come back.
Yeah, probably one day. But yeah, being like public transportation, like you have places scattered around, so it's kind of hard to do that. But Alishan itself was really interesting, like for a day trip.
Definitely.
And I've seen, like blooming sakuras, so that was something I wanted to see.
Yeah. You can skip Japan now.
So that was for sure really interesting, and now I'm excited to go to like the most southern point and then just go for the east up back to Taipei, because it seems for me it's like
the most exciting part. Right?
More rural areas, more nature and everything. So when I got here, when I'm traveling, I'm trying to get like the full full impression of the country. That's why I was like, let's do a round trip,
That's why I love traveling to islands, because you just do the round trip, like literally do the round trip.
And then you have it,
So
that's the plan for next week and a half. I will be traveling to eastern parts.
Okay, maybe viewers want to recommend him some places like he must visit, cannot skip them. So please write some comments. So Cash gonna go there. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna enjoy Taiwan.
喜欢这个优质的创作者，就赶快去 follow 他哦！你有发现其他更具爆红潜力的影片吗？赶快投稿给达人秀吧！点击下方观看更多有趣内容。